This was, without a doubt, one of the best films I have ever seen. I mean, it's just got great camera work, the lighting is excellent, the acting is just tremendous. It is just a great film all around. Let's get into it. In No Country for Old Men, violence and mayhem ensue after a hunter stumbles upon the aftermath of a drug deal gone wrong and over $2 million in cash near the Rio Grande. I remember seeing this film on TV years and years ago. I had to have been like an early teenager at that point. And I just remember looking at it and watching the movie and just feeling like, just wow, this is a pure cinematic experience. When I first watched this film, I just fell in love with how beautiful the lighting and just the overall cinematography was. It really felt like, I was watching art from beginning to end. This is just one of the many, many scenes that have this very interesting, kind of true to the scene type of lighting. It doesn't really feel like there's a giant lighting rig in there, And I think that's part of that is what made me really feel like I was in the scene, with the characters. Another thing I did want to add is that there is no soundtrack in this film. You're only hearing what you see on the screen. And, there's no music to make you feel a certain way. And I think because of that, it really made the sounds just way more impactful and striking to me. So not having a soundtrack, at first it took some getting used to and it was a little weird. But as I kind of progressed through the movie, I realized it actually made me even more focused on what was going to happen in the scene, just because you can hear every little noise. Now, leading up to this point, of just teenage me watching films, I'd seen some great acting in other films in the past, but it was nothing like this, right? I mean, the acting for this entire cast for this film is just spectacular. Especially Chigurh, who is the hitman. He's played by Javier Bardem. He just puts in some real work in this movie.
You need to call it. I can't call it for you. Well, it wouldn't be fair.
I didn't put nothing up.
Yes, you did. You've been putting it up your whole life. You just didn't know it.
Now, the short clips here don't really do the movie that much justice. You really kind of have to watch the whole scene to kind of get the vibe of it. There's a lot of longer takes and just longer pauses and things like that, like a lot of build up, which I think is, probably what the filmmakers intended, obviously. But what I did want to say is that when I was watching this film, I never thought, oh, this is Javier Bardem playing Chigurh, or, oh, this is Josh Brolin playing Llewellyn, right? When you're watching it, it really feels like, oh, this is Chigurh, or, oh, this is Llewellyn, That's how good the performances are in this film. I also really love the weighty moments between a lot of the characters in the film. You can really feel this, like, tense, intriguing feeling when the characters interact with each other.
I know something better.
What's that?
I know what it's going to be.
Where's that?
It will be brought to me and placed at my feet.
I just really adored this film, and I rarely use that word. It's just an experience. I mean, it's not something that that has all those cheap thrills to kind of hold your attention. This is really one of those, it's 8 p.m. Let's sit back and just enjoy the experience. Just let it hit you right in the neck.
Need you to drive me on out of here.